Hello, my friend. It is Adrian here in Longmont, Colorado. It is a gorgeous night out, and I, of course, lost one half of my mobile tripod, which means that I am holding the selfie stick style. So apologies if you feel like you're going to have a little vertigo here. Hello, Karen Hammond. Oh, my goodness. My first person in Australia who I just love. You are the best. I miss you. I hope you're keeping well right now. Let me know how you're doing. We got to catch up. So I want to talk to you about something that is such an easy, simple, incredible way to increase your likability instantly. Kathleen, it's the middle of the night. You should be asleep, but I love you and I'm thankful you're watching. Doug Stare, it's great to see you. So here's what I want you to know, and I need to give a shout out to Richard Bliss Brook, #1, and I need to give a shout out to Doug Stare, and so I'm very glad you're on here, #2, because it was the two of you that kind of coalesced in me thinking about this as the topic tonight. So Doug, I'm so thankful that you're on here live. So Richard did a Facebook Live yesterday. If you don't know who Richard Bliss Brook is, you should. And he does these things, it's called Daily Dose of Salt, that are these Facebook Lives that he does every day, and they're just awesome. He's just a wise, funny, slightly curmudgeon-y dude, and but he really has a great heart. He has great things to say, and he did something yesterday that is a core belief of mine, and I saw it play out today a couple different times, and it's just incredible. So what Richard talked about yesterday is the power of catching people doing things right. And I want you to think about this. Think about how often it is that people catch you doing things wrong, and how rare it is for people to catch you doing things right. All the time I catch people doing things wrong. All the time I catch my kids doing things wrong. All the time I look for the things that I perceive my wife is doing wrong. And vice versa, because that's just how we're wired as human beings. And we, for whatever reason, we feel compelled to tell people when they do something wrong, and we forget to tell people when they are doing things right. And if you can reorient that in your life, and if you can start practicing catching people doing things right, the entire world will change, and you will become beloved, truly beloved, amongst everybody that you encounter, because it just, I think it was Mark Twain that said that there's some quote, I'm going to totally butcher it, but he's like, one good compliment can basically carry me for an entire month. And it's true. If somebody who you respect and admire pays you an honest compliment, you will carry that compliment with you for a long time. And so what if you could become a person that people admire and respect? And what if you could put yourself in the business of paying sincere, honest compliments and recognition to everyone around you? How would the world around you change? And how would you feel if everyone around you who you admired started doing that to you? You would feel like $1 million. And so Doug Stare is just the most incredible, big-hearted human being I've ever met in my life. And he sent a message to Elizabeth on my contact mapping team today, and he caught her doing something right in a big way and recognized that with her. What the heck? There's like a filter that just popped up that's got flowers or something going on. Maybe not. Who knows what's going on? Anyways, he caught Elizabeth doing something right in a big way, and you should have seen the message that she shared about that in our little Slack chat for contact mapping today. And so then I screenshotted that and I sent it to Doug and said, look how what you did made such a difference. And those tiny little things, they make such a difference, right? Because Doug may never have known what, and Elizabeth probably told him too, but theoretically, Elizabeth doesn't say anything back or says thank you and that's it. And Doug never knows what a big difference it makes. But I told him, and so now he knows. And that cost me nothing, cost me basically the time it took me to push those two buttons to take the screenshot and find Doug's name and send it to him, but it made a world of difference. And Shay Irvin, who's another incredible member of this community, did the same thing earlier today. Holy, that is freaking crazy. Shay, I literally mentioned your name like 2 seconds ago. I don't know if you heard me say your name, but I said your name and it said Shay Irvin is watching. That was nuts. But Shay did the same thing. He caught somebody doing something right. He caught some people doing something right today, and it was beautiful. And you can, this is another one of those things in the toolkit, right? You can start paying people genuine compliments, catching them doing things right, and their entire perspective on who you are will change forever. And the esteem that you receive, not just from the people that you're complimenting, but from everybody in your community, the reputation that you have as the kind of person that says nice things about people behind their back instead of crappy things about people behind their back is going to be, it'll just blow you away. And it's so easy and it's so fun and it feels so good. And you wake your brain up to the good things that are all around you in the world, instead of when you're catching people doing things wrong, you say, hey brain, see more of the things that are wrong in this world. And I don't know about you, but there's plenty of things wrong in this world. I don't need to program my brain to look for them. They are they come looking for me, and they come looking for you too. So turn that volume down, turn the volume up on catching people doing things right, and remember those things about people. That's the other key. And so when you can first start recognizing those things in people and calling them out in the moment, and then secondly, if you can start remembering those things and documenting them, and I, by the way, have like a pretty good idea for where you could do that. I'll tell you about it in a minute. If you can start doing that, and so now I didn't just recognize you for something amazing that you did today, but in 3 months, it comes up in conversation, I go, Shay, man, that thing you did where you shared your heart about helping people to overcome challenges in their life, that was beautiful. And I really, that touched my heart, and it did. If I tell you about that 3 months from today, instead of just telling you about it today, man, now we're even in a different ballgame. Now you're next level. Now you are, people don't do that. And so you are going to be recognized in an even greater way. And it only gets better. And so here's what I have to tell you that I'm really excited about. You may not know this yet, but you get to use the contact mapping app for free. No credit card, no nothing. If you haven't used the contact mapping app before, you get to dive in there and you get to go and use that thing to do exactly what I just said, to recognize the things that people do right, to use the contact mapping app to document them, and then to be able to play that back to them the next time you're having a conversation with them, whether that's in a couple days or a couple weeks or a couple months. And I just want you to watch what happens and watch what a positive impact you're able to make in a world. And Zach McKay, I'm so happy to see you on here, brother. This guy, Zach McKay, I don't know if you guys know him. Zach, throw up a comment here if you're still watching, because I'd love for people to connect with you. Oh, that's so cool. We have the lights are on the timer. They just came on. So Zach has a huge family and a bigger heart. And Zach, I hope it's okay that I'm sharing this, but Zach had a really, really bad motorcycle accident about 2-3 weeks ago. And man, if I went through what Zach's going through right now, there is no chance in hell that I could have the positivity and the bravery and the showing up that you have done, Zach. And I am touched by who you are. I am inspired by your bravery. I am blown away by your grit. And man, I'm just pulling for you big time. And I hope it went well today with your procedure that you went through. But you guys, this dude he's the real deal. And I love you, Zach. And I hope you're feeling good. I hope you get some rest tonight. And obviously there's no way I could have planned that, but that's exactly what we're talking about here, you guys. And so I just want you to know that you can have that impact on people, and people are going to have that impact on you when you wake yourself up to recognizing people that way. And that's what it's freaking all about. And so do that and go love people and remember them and use contact mapping to do it, and do it for free. And if you want to pay us some money someday and get a premium subscription, great. And if you don't, that's great too. But if you do this, your life's going to change, and everybody else's life's going to change around you, and it's going to be a great thing. So Zach, man, I love you, dude. I'm so thankful to see you here. Shay, Lucian, man, we got the best people. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching with me. This is so awesome. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.